So welcome into another episode of the Clear as Mud um recording, I guess.
What? You can't just slap recording to the beginning of like an
I do
intro
the
and then just
intro.
call it that. Like
Yeah,
the,
yes, okay.
the
Why can't I?
it's the Clear as Mud podcast, and we are
Mhm.
recording, but I'm always recording. So
Well, you know what? Maybe if I had a little help from somebody that knows how to do that AI bullshit,
mhm.
we could get a little intro like the Now Recording Boys, and we could be
I know how to do that.
semi-professional.
I wonder if we could
Hi.
do like a whole show with Peepaw in his AI, and people would immediately like know, like within 10 seconds they'd be like, "Wait a minute, he's talking way too fast. Hold on, something's not right here."
Shut up, Max. That's just rude.
Yeah, well, you better be careful with saying stuff like "shut up" at the very beginning of a YouTube video. We're not even 5 minutes into this puppy. And by the way, for everybody out there who's watching, welcome to Clear as Mud. We're having a fabulous show today. We've got Peepaw here, we've got Seth here, and we've got
How
Jessica
come I
and
never
me.
get to do the intro?
Because you don't seize it. You got to carpe diem, girl. You got to like seize that
Mm,
day. You know,
but I don't
that's how
like
it be.
seizing. I want to be kind and ask for permission to do stuff.
Well, if you continue to whine, you're gonna make me seize, which is why everybody should be pressing like on the video right now. Do it,
You can't be
please.
asking for like that far, like that soon. And
But yeah, I just did. I mean, there are no rules, Seth. All right, there are no rules. What are we even talking about today? I haven't done any of my homework. I've been
We
working on other stuff.
That's fine. We're going to be talking about uh, a video that what is the guy's name again?
let me
Jeez.
know.
Yeah, let me know. He just recently hit 5 million subs,
Based.
and he did a Q&A video for his video for his five. And the very first segment, we're going to just focus on the very first segment because what's so funny?
The fact that I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was gone for a little bit. Like my whole computer restarted.
Wait, what the fuck? We didn't
I've
even notice.
My computer is doing magic things right now.
Oh boy. All right. Well, again, it's the
And
clear as mud tradition. Something's got to go wrong at the very beginning.
and just so everybody knows, yes, she is high. So,
Hi.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
but anyway, he had a 5 million sub celebration video that he did, and he did it in the form of a question and an answer. And recently, he had done a video. And matter of fact, I
I'm
think
gonna
I can
kill you. I'm gonna
why?
skin you, people.
Why? Why are you going to skin me? What did I do now? What did I
I'm
do
gonna
now?
skin you, and I'm gonna wear your skin like a
What,
prom dress.
why, Seth? What has made you go
Okay.
goblin mode?
Anyway, actually, this introduction sucked, people. Let me do it instead.
Take it away, Seth.
You're
Anyway,
the editor.
I
You're
need
the
to.
editor.
t-
So
I
you
need
can
to.
change whatever you want to do. So go ahead.
Yeah,
I
you
need
could
to
literally edit
be.
him out of the video if you want.
I could do that, but I don't think I will. Um.
Prove a point.
So LEMMiNO is kind of a big like YouTube essayist. Like he makes these long form videos about different topics. And for a long time, like these reaction streamers have like been freebooting his content. And it's not just his most recent video, it's like all of his videos have been freebooted to hell and back.
Jeez.
So freebooted in the sense of like people
Like
have just like put his stuff on
People
and then
will
left the room.
people will just like not just leave the room,
They
like they'll
Hasan
just
react.
sit there. This
Yeah.
Hasan reaction. Yeah, they just
Hassan's
sit and
chair.
watch it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
one of his previous video that he'd put out was called "The Kennedy Assassination Inside the Book Depository." Now I watched. You guys can see here. I watched the majority. I haven't. I've got a little bit still left to watch. Now, what makes this guy, this LEMMiNO, what impressed me so much was the presentation of the video itself, right? Like I don't know exactly what software he's using, but he had like 3D rendering models and he was able to say, okay, and then he had little markers. Okay, this person was here and then they did this and they did this and whatever else based upon like transcripts and testimony back when the uh, all the different people who were employed at the time and shortly after the assassination occurred, they interviewed these people, and he has it's just very well done. I mean, to me, this is like History Channel quality production for like documentary, um, video. And like I said, I sat and watched probably almost like an hour and 15 minutes or so of this video, and it passed like in no time. The guy's got a very good voice. He has a very good.
I don't
He's
know about
just
that. He
really,
is Swedish.
So the video is board. Well,
Yeah.
you know, honestly,
Yeah.
it does my heart a good thump. I'm not gonna lie. When I see
Yeah.
a channel like this where it's like high
Yeah.
quality and you can
Yeah.
because like that's what I love about it is that you can show it to people who are not into YouTube and they'll be like, hey,
Yes.
like there's production value here. There's
Yes.
like
Yes.
this is the medium, you know.
Yes.
So that's cool. I'm excited to see this then.
I love his thumbnails even. And I
yeah,
was just like, why didn't I ever think that's so simple?
It's so
but
minimalist.
perfect?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
yeah.
cute. It's really
But,
cute.
love it.
Man, people
Okay.
who are good at thumbnails, I just want to tear their eyes
Can I
out.
also just
Me
say, like,
too.
his?
No, you cannot say.
Okay, I'm gonna kill you and skin you and wear your fucking skin like a fucking prompters. How about that?
When this gets
All right,
uploaded,
Buffalo
it's gonna
Bill,
be
go
like,
ahead.
okay, I'm gonna beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, exactly. I was just thinking that too. I was like, you're gonna
Buffalo Bill.
hate yourself.
Okay,
and-
listen. We're gonna go like fucking Hannibal Lecter, like the
Mhm.
series vibes. Okay, I'm gonna cook like a nice looking meal out of the rest of your body.
Fava beans.
Go right ahead.
Okay. Anyway, he's just his content is so good in so many ways. Like the research, he adds all the
Yeah.
sources. Like you can tell, even for the Kennedy assassination video, he has like 5 book sources. Like he really puts time and effort into his videos, and it's so refreshing and nice to see.
Oh yeah, I can't understand how anybody puts so much like I know that I'm sure that he doesn't have like a IRL job, you know what I mean? Like this is his job.
Well,
But
he's
like
Swedish.
even if this was my job, was YouTube, like I still couldn't imagine all the time and effort that he puts in, and he talks about it in this video, like all the time and effort that he takes into making these videos, and it just highlights just how messed up it is that people like XQC and Hasan jack his
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
so
it's been it's been a thing of contention for a while that he hasn't commented on this because
Yeah.
just all of his videos have been like reacted to by like reaction streamers and stuff. And
Isn't that like his internet historian? Isn't it like when he makes a video, everyone starts reacting to it too?
Oh, of course.
yeah,
Yeah.
the same goes for LEMMiNO, right?
Mhm.
So anyway, he has a segment here, where the very first question out of the box is this.
What is your stance on reaction channels reacting to your content and essentially re-uploading it? Okay, so let's start with this one. For those unaware, there's been this ongoing debate for several years now regarding what's known as reaction content. The appeal of which is to watch someone watch and react to other people's videos. After some of these channels reacted to my latest video and videos made by a few other creators, the debate started.
As you can see here, he's got Hasan,
Oh, wow.
he's got XQC, and I don't know who this person is down in the bottom right hand corner. It just says historian reacts.
You know, it's interesting too because it's kind of highlighting why I think the reaction problem is so like it's such a problem is because it's so easy to make these things. Literally all you have to do in order to just make the thumbnail for a video like this is just take the original thumbnail and then slap somebody looking surprised on it, and all of a sudden you've got now the thumbnail, let alone the actual content, which is just them literally sometimes doing nothing, you know, while the video is just playing over top of them, not even pressing pause or really commenting on it at all. I mean, and then for it's like when it comes to like XQC or Hasan, it's like even if they stop the video and pause it and you know and actually go on a tangent for a good 5 minutes, is anybody really paying attention?
No.
Is that really content? You know.
And what drives me more nuts is like it's one thing to like, you know, like Augie or whatnot. Like it's one thing, not Augie, but it's one thing if Hasan and XQC like reacted to his content live, but they do that and then they proceed to upload it to their YouTube channels. So
They
it's like
clip it up.
they're
Yeah.
double dipping on somebody else's work.
Yeah. So anyway, listen to how he addresses this because I think, in my opinion, like I said, I didn't know anything about this guy. I'd never heard of him until this was posted. I think uh, uh, Jessica brought this to us, and
Hmm.
I had never watched any of this guy's content before. I actually sat down and watched. This guy's grace and how he handles this is a testament to how good of I think a person he really is. I think.
Well,
Like
he is
I could
Swedish.
never. He is so nice. I could.
Well,
I'd be
you
like,
keep
listen here, everybody. This is what I have to say about that. Jesus Christ.
why
He's
you keep
so
saying
nice.
he's Swedish like that explains everything, Seth.
It does.
I mean, it kind of does.
Yeah.
Well, not for me, but again, I'm slow and a boomer, so whatever.
You're just not worldly like me and DMax.
Yeah, I've been to IKEA.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I've had Swedish meatballs, so come on
Okay,
now.
what do you
That's what I'm
Swedish
saying.
meatballs? You mean
Swedish
kjötbollar?
fish
You mean
and
kjötbollar?
Swedish meatballs.
No, his
Oh.
name was Seth.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah,
Hey,
because
yo.
he cooked your ass.
Oh.
Get dunked.
Here we go. Here we go.
Start it all over again, which is what this question is referring to. I don't mind people reacting to my videos, but I do mind when they play the entirety of my video. A face
I
cam in
love
the
that
corner.
little visual that he has right there because that's literally it. Like they do like there is nothing right like on the bottom, but here's video reaction, video reaction, video reaction, video reaction, video.
Well,
Kind of like how we do because we can never get through a whole video.
oh,
We can't even. So like we are actually the best type of reaction.
Well,
content.
Jessica, you know what the difference is? You know what the
Yeah.
difference is? It's not reaction, it's commentary. If you're providing
Oh.
commentary for the
Yeah.
thing that you are talking about or that you're watching, then you
Sure.
are like putting on something that wasn't already there from the original video, right? We're giving our commentary as in like we're watching this, yes, so we're reacting to it, true,
Yeah.
but we're also providing like, just our insight from different things throughout our lives. And we're not just like playing it and then commentating over it. Like even that's a little bit lower, like, lower stakes
Yeah.
kind of thing. And then just like not saying anything while the video is playing and just re-uploading a whole somebody else's video. That's just theft, in my opinion.
Well,
that's
Yeah.
not
yes.
even breaking copyright. That's just stealing somebody's product.
But he
Yeah.
goes on further to say, he says there's a difference between taking like a portion or a segment of a video and
Yes.
addressing it.
Of course, because that's fair
Versus-
use. That's what
yes,
you.
he's-
That,
yes.
yeah.
But he says when you take you, and he says you do not have to use a person's full video for
Mhm.
context. He says
True.
that's the problem.
Right.
He says these people are
You
taking the full video, and he says you don't have to, right?
Mhm.
You could take a few little segments here and there out of an hour and a half long video. Okay, fine. You might have to take a section, this here and this here, this here, whatever. And it may be a scattering all throughout, and there, and so you may have an hour long video on your own, and 20 minutes of that is, if you took all the segments together and combined, it might be 20 minutes. But then
Right.
again, remember, it's an hour and a half long video that you're commenting on or that you're critiquing or whatever it is you're doing. So 20 minutes of an hour and a half long video, I think is acceptable, especially if your own video is like an hour long or more, right? So I don't think that's a problem. And I think from kind of listening to what this guy says, he kind of agrees with that. So, but anyway, let's continue listening to what he says here.
Corner or the occasional interruption does nothing to address that issue. My video is still being played from beginning to end in someone else's stream or video. It's neither ethical nor necessary to feature the entirety of someone else's work just to provide commentary on that work. If movie review channels can function without
He said it.
playing
He said the thing. Sorry.
Is that the thing? Yeah. I like that DMax's whole statement about like we're providing like he literally just
Yeah.
explained the commentary community.
Yeah.
And-
Well,
Yeah.
some of us in the commentary community.
Oh yeah, I mean there are, yes, you're right, there are some, there's little sects. Is that how you say it?
I think
Sects.
my favorite term for it is Reaction Andy. I don't know
Mm.
who came up with that
Yeah.
one, but that's a really good way to talk about people
I
like that.
think
It's now you're just a
Destiny did.
reactionary.
I think any kind of
Is it
word like
Destiny?
that,
Okay.
I just attribute to Destiny.
So okay,
Okay.
well, it's just like putting Andy in front of something. Just it's like
It
a
works.
Twitch thing.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
Which
It's just
is
because
like Destiny.
no, it's
Yeah.
because I've heard other terms, Andy, and like it's reaction Andy to me is like perfect because I get the perfect image of somebody in my head. It's like just this like pale, greasy, skinny dude just sitting in
XQC.
front of pretty much just not reacting at all. Like pretty much he could have been sitting in the chair or he could have been paying out his maids that are at the door awkwardly, and really it's the
Oh,
same
God.
video. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
So-
technically, when XQC reacts to your video, it's literally just your video because no one can
Yeah.
understand what he's saying.
I mean, come on, man! Like, what are you talking about? You don't know what's going on with the video?
You guys quit it on.
We watched like
And you're like,
Jessica
he
gets it.
knows exactly what he's saying, and chat's just like, go off, King, because we have no idea.
also like we're like a minute and like have watched like a minute of this segment, and he's already probably done like 8 hours of work more than these reaction people do when they put
Absolutely.
out content like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Everything's
because
hard,
like
folks.
the floating and the white, and I asked you guys in the group chat earlier. I was like, how the hell did he do that crooked, that slanted thingy? Like, there's so much there, and it's just his work is so subtle, and like, but it's amazing. That's all I can explain. Like, it's
I love his the aesthetic so
I
far is
just-
pretty cool.
Oh, it is so cool.
I love
I
channel
hate to
aesthetics. I
say
pay a
it,
lot of
but the
attention
Swedish
to
guy knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I know that was hard for you. It's okay.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm starting to pick up on a theme. I don't think Seth likes Swedish people.
No, she
Oh,
seems
what
pretty
makes
neutral.
You say that?
I'm just
Seems
spitting.
Yeah, for
Just
real. I
spitting.
guess. Yeah.
All right, so let's continue because he does go in and he does shout out another person on this topic. So hang on a second
A
here.
movie, then so too can reaction channels. Indeed, some of them do precisely that. You know, they'll play a brief clip of what they're watching, followed by their reaction. Even streamers can do things like only show the progress bar, thereby forcing viewers to seek out the original video to sync up and watch along with the streamer. Or, you know, they could do the bare minimum and ask for permission. Something that none of the major reaction channels have ever done when they
Now he brought up something there that I hadn't thought about, right?
Mhm.
So what if a streamer like Hasan or XQC or whatever, right? What if they were watching one of his videos and had it like a picture-in-picture type thing up in the corner, right, of the video game or whatever it is that they're playing, right?
Mhm.
The audio is not actually playing, right? So to encourage his fan base, right, to support these creators like him, right? They say he goes like, hey, here's the thing, right? And so you guys can stop when I'm saying whatever, and so they can kind of stay
Well,
up with and what I'm
That's
saying.
hard
That's
to
the
do.
that's the problem. And here's the thing. I have a lot of thoughts about this because this is all tied up with like copyright stuff, and I have a lot of
Sure.
like really harsh criticisms for YouTube when it comes to this.
Yeah.
And I would say that like this is a problem on YouTube's end because they just haven't realized that this is kind of a need for the community, like the broader YouTube community. What they need to do is they need to make some sort of there are other sites that do this, but they basically need to make like a host site where you can plug in the YouTube video that you're watching, and then people who are watching that can actually watch that stream instead, and then you're the host of like the pause and the like pressing pause and pressing play, and then that
Okay.
way. So because I believe if you're watching through those types of services, yeah, it'll actually direct the views. So instead of one
Yep.
person, it's actually like hundreds of people or
Whoa.
however many people are doing that. If YouTube just allocated the resources to do that, which I get maybe wouldn't be that easy of a thing, but other third-party people are doing it just fine. So I don't know, Alphabet, Google,
But you know what
Monopoly,
else?
maybe you just acquire something like that. It just didn't seem that
There
hard.
was this like, and I if you guys remember, there used to be this lady who caught a lot of flack called what was her name, Susie Lou or something.
Susie Lou. Oh
Yeah,
my
you know,
Lord,
and she
yeah.
was part of a community, right? That
Yeah.
did like anime reactions, right? But the rest of the community, the reason why the rest of the community didn't get in trouble is because the system they used is they would put the timer for how long the video was or the episode at the bottom of the screen, so it was easier for people to pause and follow along.
Right.
Which
I
I
love
get
the
that's a
idea.
little bit more of a hassle, but it's way better, and it'll be way better for, the views of the people who put in the work.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
I mean, that's a win-win. If they could implement
Yeah.
some sort of a system to make that an automated feature within YouTube, or like Twitch or any platform, honestly, I mean, hey, Rumble, any of these other Kick, any of you, if you want to try to figure out some way to be able to like make this, I mean,
It's gonna
Because
put you
that's-
above. it's
oh
gonna
yeah,
give you a
because
hand
because
up. Yeah.
because it's actually providing more views. Like, well, that's the funny thing about it, is it's actually better for the platform on whole, because it's still just more views. You could even say it's a double view technically, and it's totally justified. It makes total sense.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but didn't Twitch used to have a thing where you could set up what was called a watch party?
Yes,
so
you
as long-
can. Yeah, it's for Amazon movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think it was exclusive early access, and then I don't know what happened to it. I believe
Yeah.
it's still a feature, but it's
Yeah.
like, you have to use Amazon Prime Video, and like,
Yeah, you have
I
to
don't
be
know
an
who does that.
Amazon member, right?
Right.
Amazon Prime
Yeah.
member, but you could get in there and watch with the.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Yeah.
something along that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they have it.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not. It shouldn't be. It doesn't seem like it's that hard if third-party sites do it.
Yeah.
You know.
So, all right, let's continue on.
They've streamed or re-uploaded my videos. I highly recommend this video by the channel Legal Eagle that goes through this whole thing in more
I'm not a
detail.
huge fan
with
of Legal Eagle. Sorry. Just
Why?
You're not.
Why?
he's had some really weird L takes when it comes to copyright stuff before, in my opinion. But I mean, he's the lawyer. I am nobody, but I'm just shoutcasting. All right.
So you just don't like the law? You're like, fuck that
No.
law.
I
That's
don't
not
think
the
he's.
law.
I don't think.
He doesn't
I don't think
agree
he's
with it.
objective. I don't think that he's objective when it comes to certain aspects of the law. I don't know if he has all of the facts, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I could be wrong too.
I mean, he probably only spent what 16 years or so.
yeah, and I'm a YouTuber. Okay, I know more than the lawyer does. Of course,
I mean,
I do.
it would have been much better if John Swan would have done a video on this, because
Yeah, wait, but he did do a video on Sushi Lou.
he knows.
Oh.
Actually, when it there's no chance in hell either of us are going to get in touch with Legal Eagle about something, but we could ask John Swan if we had a fair use question, and John Swan's very informed on it. Just come back, John
Oh
Swan.
boy.
Like, nobody cares about anything anymore. Also, come back, Craig, because I do just want that thumbnail artist.
Craig
Purple's great.
You want Craig Beckett? I mean, I
'Cause
as a
he
member of
did-
Now Recording, I have to usher Craig Beckett back. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But,
Yes,
Oh,
we must.
Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
All right.
Look, man, look,
What the
the
fuck?
the people that get outed happen to be very talented. Okay, like, come on now. I mean, even Mr. Girl, before he started doing his weird stuff, he made some pretty good videos.
All right,
before.
Jessica, you're gonna get some
That's a-
trouble.
That was a good bit. That's a good music
I
video.
will say this: his music, it kind of slaps.
It does slap, right?
God.
Jesus.
Some
Yeah.
literal pitiful.
It was a good run. Clear's Mud had a really good run there for a while, but I think we just got canceled. Good Lord.
Well, I mean, you did say.
Oh my god. I don't.
What the? Really, Steph?
Wow.
Oh my
I
god.
can clip it out. I can clip
That's
it
a
out.
good
don't
one.
worry
That's a
about
good one.
That is a really good one.
it. Anyway, I also have Tommy's if you want it.
What is he really?
Oh
my-
Well, I don't think I like you much anymore, Seth.
R,
Oh.
hard R.
You're making fun of my speech impediment.
Listen, this is transformative content. Okay, we're not even 2 minutes into this video. Oh my god. And
What the? Are you? What are you? You are such a stalking little goblin. You just got. How many clips do you have of me?
oh man.
Oh, listen. It's not even half as many as I have of other people. Okay, chill.
Jesus.
I understand now why Shadow banished you.
Oh,
Whoa.
low blow.
That's fucked up.
No, I don't think it was.
Mm.
That's fucked up. It's almost as fucked up as that time you said.
All right.
Oh no, you can't do
All
that.
right,
That's
are we through with the sound bites? Can
Yeah,
we
yeah,
get
we're
on
fine.
I
back?
think so. I think so. I don't even know if any of them came back on Craig's.
Let's hope not.
Oh, I guarantee you got every one of them because it
Yeah.
actually comes through your you're talking.
Yeah, it
so
comes
yeah,
through.
yeah,
Does
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it does. I
Yeah,
don't know.
we've had issues with that on Disconnected because we can't stop using them.
Yeah, exactly. Get a little high. God almighty. All right, so let's continue on. Get it out of your system so we can get on with the video, please.
Okay, okay.
God damn it, Seth.
It's so good. You want to hear my favorite?
Yeah.
Sure. That's a pretty good one.
Oh, this one's also pretty good. Hold
Hmm.
on. Or
Okay. Okay. No, let's get to the.
Okay.
I gotta eat soon.
Okay.
All right, children, I'm going to disable soundboard in
no,
this
no, no.
room
Okay,
now.
fine. We're good.
No.
You said to get it out of my system. Go, go, go. We're ready.
Just for Seth.
The focus on the legality of it all, and there are plenty of other videos on this topic as well. I don't really know what should be done about this because there's clearly an audience for this type of content. Banning it outright might work, or it might just push that audience to a platform that does allow for reaction content. I think the ideal solution would be for YouTube and other platforms to implement some sort of reaction feature. Perhaps when you click on a reaction video, you're taken to the watch page of the video being reacted to, but with elements of the person reacting being layered on top. Something like that, and presumably with
I don't
some
see
sort of
why that's so
revenues.
hard. Like I just from
Yeah.
because like they already have the claim system. So I don't understand why they don't just have like an automated like card thing that comes up and just like, hey, this person's reacting to this video. Would you like to go see this video?
Well, so
Like-
I found out a bit ago that that whole that claim system that they have where if someone's like watching if YouTube sees that someone uploaded a good portion of your video, that you're supposed to get notified.
Yeah.
Not
Mhm.
true. Not true. Not even for partners at all. I was a partner and I had 3 people I know for a fact and one person that didn't have permission uploaded my entire video unedited, and I never, and like 2 months passed, never got a notification whatsoever. And then so I was talking to YouTube about it, and they kept on giving me the runaround, and they're like, well, no, it works. But then I was like, when I read it, it said that in order to use this feature, you have to first prove that you're the copyright owner. And it's like, so wait, so
Oh.
you're saying in order for me to use this feature, I would have to first successfully file a copyright claim? Because that's the way it
Mm,
reads. It doesn't,
no.
but it
No,
doesn't
so
work.
no, what you can do, and I can show you after the show
Mhm.
if you want. I can go through it with you.
Mhm.
How you can actually file a claim if you feel like somebody is,
But see, that's the thing. I know how to file a claim, but I asked them to do
The
this.
automated system.
Yeah,
It's
because the
Oh.
automated system,
the
like
claims. Yeah.
when you go in the YouTube match
Mhm.
tool, yeah, it
Mhm.
doesn't work. It doesn't work
Uh,
for everyone.
Hmm.
So I'll show it after the thing. I can show
Okay.
you something.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
anyway, so we just got a little bit left of this segment, and we'll go on.
Yeah.
So
Split system as well. But I don't know, it's a complicated topic that's certainly not going to be solved by me right here and now. But to answer your question, no, I don't want people to stream or re-upload the entirety of my videos.
there you go.
Mhm.
And so I agree. I agree with what Max said. I don't understand with all the other stuff that YouTube seems to be doing with their AI and their algorithms and everything. I don't understand why that's not a thing, right? So when a person is going to react to somebody else's YouTube video, and they're going to whatever, then that person that created that video should also get the views, right?
Yeah.
Because
I don't
then
see
it's
why
going
it's
to
hard. Why shouldn't it?
yeah.
Or maybe
Look-
half of
look-
you. Why can't we have half views? I feel like half views are something that probably should exist on the platform. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Look in the BC chat. Okay.
In the what?
God damn it, the voice chat thing. Hold on, that's the wrong tweet.
Are you talking about
You,
in our group chat?
no. There's like there's a chat for every VC now. If you click on the little VC room thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Why is
Yeah.
that not working?
Okay. So yeah. All right. So you put in okay.
Cause see, LEMMiNO like use this guy's like 10-second fucking clip or
Yes.
whatever, 20 seconds clip, and ask for permission to use the clip.
Yeah.
It's just it's like it's incredible to me that this guy, okay, goes through all this trouble to make like everyone else feel like good and like secure in their content or whatever, like by just asking. And when
Yeah.
this guy is like someone who gets his whole shit stolen all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
it's
Wow.
so unfair to me.
Well, he's living by
Yeah.
what he preaches. That's for sure. That's
Yeah.
commendable.
And that's a rarity, right? I
Yeah.
mean, how many times do we see people out here saying, one thing, and yet they turn around and do exactly the opposite out of their mouths
Yeah.
or
Well,
their
it does it.
actions, right? So
That's the thing is like usually when it comes to YouTubers or content creators, it's a grab bag of like you either get somebody who's highly talented but actually a terrible person, or maybe a very good person but not that great at just the content thing overall or whatever.
I'm both.
It's always a gem. Yeah, it's always a gem when you get somebody like Seth, who's a remarkable goblin over here.
and here's the thing about it, right? So it doesn't matter like a nondescript little podcast like we have, right? We cover something like this, or even say a major creator like H3H3, who recently went toe to toe with XQC about stealing content, right? Flat out told him, quit doing this stuff. You're stealing these people's hard work,
Mhm.
you know. And I don't know if any of you guys watched that whole debate. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was actually, for a rare occasion, I was on H3's side. I was like, yes, Ethan, great points, Ethan, good job, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, right. It was
He's
a
been
bitter
a little
pill.
bit based lately. It's kind of
Yeah, right. Yeah,
disgusting.
right. No. I've seen this too many times before,
Okay.
okay?
Hold
This
on.
is the
He's about to say
H3H3
something about
cycle.
my heritage.
It's not about that. It's not about him being. Listen, all right. All I'm saying is that Ethan Klein every once in a while comes out with a few good takes, and then
Yep.
everybody's like, "Oh, Ethan, actually, he's not. That's not a bad take. It's like he's almost kind of a sane, rational human being." And then a week later, he does something stupid every single time. I'm telling
I
you,
think your dad's gotten to you.
that's true too.
No,
They're my dad's
gotta
talking points, but
I
he's
gotta.
right. So
You're not wrong. Yeah, it's not wrong. But I mean, when he has a good take, he has a good
yeah,
take.
you're right.
I mean,
You're right. Yeah, I
can't argue with that.
Here's the thing. I will criticize whenever H3H3 or Ethan has a horrible stance or whatever, but I'll also give the man his roses when he's correct and right about
yeah,
something.
right.
Right.
Fine. If you guys want to, fine.
Hey,
Fine.
listen. So anyway,
Do you guys see that
um,
meat canyon video of XQC?
Yes, I love that. Yeah, with him
That was
being like this
great.
weird goblin monster, like a dragon hoarding all of his gold. Loved it.
Yeah.
Kind of based.
But you know what? The difference is, right? Like Hasan and like a bunch of these other people have not like they haven't like said anything about this at all, but at least XQC took the battle, and then he also said he would like compensate anyone who reached out to him
I
of these
do.
people he's reacted to.
Yeah, I do respect him a little bit for at least just taking, because he could have ignored it all. So I do respect him on some level just for like trying to engage with it.
Yeah,
I mean,
but also
every
saying
single
like
time I
I'll
tried to hear him
compensate,
talk.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
No,
none
I mean
of the
that's good too.
others are doing that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's hard because, like I said, I have a lot of opinions about copyright. It's hard because like I don't think that the standard should be that you have to ask permission to do things, because part of the problem, like you guys were talking about before, like why doesn't Hasan just like ask permission? It's because if you ask permission, somebody could say no, and then if they say no, then you're out of the content. So it's almost a better situation if it's like don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness later, you know, kind of a situation.
Yeah.
But here's the thing too, is that like it is up to the content creator to provide fair use on their video, right? And I think
Yeah.
that has to be a good faith thing on in terms of like the platform. Like YouTube has to allow a content creator the opportunity to provide a fair use video, you know, or a video that is within fair use of the copyrighted material that they're using, right? So I don't know. It's a complicated issue all the way around, but I mean, regardless, it seems like this LEMMiNO guy is kind of getting it from both ends, and it kind of sucks. I mean, because I don't know how we solve this problem. This is actually like this whole like issue has like shaped the algorithm even. Like this is like whole arcs of YouTube. Remember when like animation videos were like a huge thing on the platform? That
Mhm.
fell off, I think, in part because of the reaction content that was starting to come out. Like people all of a sudden were making huge long streams where they were just reacting to every single animation that was done on the platform, and it's like, well, dude, there's 2 weeks or what is it, like 2 months to do like a 5-minute little animation there, and the guy just blew through it in like, you know, in the 5 minutes that the video is or whatever, the 2 minutes that it is, and all of a sudden now it's all his content, and he just did like 17 of those in a row, and now he's got like a super show where he's just got all this huge like animation shit. It's a huge problem. YouTube really needs to do some work on like fixing this, because it honestly, I think it's a functionality issue.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
not
I
to
think
reiterate.
they've been able to like, you know, adapt to you know, certain issues, and like been able to put in new rules or guidelines or new like features depending on how the current landscape is, and I don't see why they couldn't do that now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not to say that they've done it well, because it is YouTube, but
Yeah, no, there's plenty that YouTube does that just drives me nuts and pisses me off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's nothing to be done about it. And I'm sick and tired of every time I have a question, YouTube giving me a damn article. Bro, if I like really, if I needed the damn article, I wouldn't have asked you, because of course it's the first place I went. I don't need
Yeah.
your dumb, vague, unexplanatory article shoved in my face over and over and over again.
I mean,
came to you
especially
for
since it,
answers.
yeah, it's Google for like it's
Yeah.
it like shouldn't you guys have like a decent AI like worked up, kind of like a chat GPT thing, where at the very least it's like we could ask it questions and it might see. That's the problem, is I think that there's a lot of questions that YouTube just can't like answer questions for, you know.
But that's
In this
no, what I
copyright
think
thing.
it is YouTube wants to be purposely vague. And
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
so
I
that
think
they
it
can
is.
shirk the
yeah,
law.
because
It's so that
So
they
they
can
can
put the
shirk
onus on somebody
laws,
else. Right.
shirk their own TOS, how to, like, they wanna be able to enforce TOS in certain cases, but not in
see,
other
it's harder to
cases.
look, you
They
know,
just want to be
it's harder
shady.
to it's harder to look hypocritical if you haven't like made an actual stance, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Pretty. I'm gonna start doing that though. I mean, maybe
Yeah,
I already do that. That's
that's
how.
what I do.
That's why nobody can call me hypocritical, because I've never taken an actual stance on anything. Ha ha! Fuck you, optics police.
I have one
Kind of a good
stance.
play.
I have
Mhm.
one stance on one thing, and that's the only stance I'll ever have.
That sweetest people suck.
I was about to say socks are kind of obsolete, but you know, that
Mm.
too.
Socks are obsolete? I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
What the?
because get this, okay, if you're walking somewhere where your feet need to be not, you know, touching the ground, because like, you know, hard ground or whatever, rocks or whatever, you can wear shoes. Okay.
Yeah,
What are
but
the
like
socks for?
this to trap in like the sweat so that your feet don't go moldy.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of
It's
motherfucking feet
also,
do you have?
but it's also to cushion against the shoe, so they're not. It's not rubbing, causing
Yeah.
blisters.
Yeah.
It's also during the winter time. It's another layer to help keep your feet warm, because it's at one of the extreme parts of your body, so blood circulation is not the best. There's
Yeah.
lots of reason to why you wear socks.
I mean, Seth, all those men that run away from you, they all have cold feet. If they were just wearing socks, they wouldn't have ran.
Exactly
There's no
True.
man who's ever run away from me, DMax.
Shower humor.
Okay, but we're back. We're back, baby.
Well, good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. That's
Yeah, he's back to Twitter too.
Yes.
Ooh, is he?
Yeah.
fun.
Mhm.
All right. So, any closing thoughts on
Swedish people gay?
Yeah, my closing thought is, of all the people who do react content, Hasan has no right to bitch about, oh well, like y'all can do it, y'all can react to my stuff. No, you can't, because Hasan went out of his way to make sure he got banned from live stream fails so that they couldn't re-upload his content, because he got so mad about people uploading all his shitty takes. So Hasan, sit your ass down, make your own damn content. You're nobody, and you should have
bring
never
up-
won. You should have never won for new streamer of the year at all.
No.
You know what? You bring up a good point. Okay, I think we should skin Hasan, and we should wear his skin
Yes.
like a
I
prom dress.
don't know about
I will
that.
agree with that. Yes, we
Ah.
should. Yes,
You know
we
what?
should.
You know what's fucked up? Okay, this fucking no brain fucking fucking
Himbo.
nepotism himbo looking ass motherfucker gets to be fucking 7 fucking feet tall. He gets like good hair and shit. Okay, if I had all of that, bro, I would be Hasan, but I would.
You know
be
what
good.
though? It's so funny too because it's not even that all of that is what made Hasan. It's the fact that he's just he's the Young Turks Cenk Uyghur's.
That's what I'm saying. I was
like,
adding
nephew.
the
That's
nepotism
it.
in there.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah. The nepotism. No, I think all Hasan is at the end of the day is nepotism. I really don't think that it's anything more than that. It was just right place, right time, and here he is.
Right
and,
family.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Is that like he had the right like situation that he was like brought up from.
Hold it. Are
What?
you saying he had privilege?
He had
Oh
privilege.
my, yeah. I
Oh,
guess you would call
no.
it that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh my God. Do Hasan fans get so mad when you say the word privilege? It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how you say it.
The
Doesn't
context,
matter
like,
in
they
what
just
the
hate it.
context. As soon as you say someone's privilege, oh my God, they flip out. Like Hasan can be one guy. We were talking about Andy's. Hasan, you can turn Hasan into a one guy Andy by just saying he's privileged. Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah,
Oh
baby.
my God. He gets so mad about it. Oh, it's so funny.
Listen,
I love it.
I'm a certified Destiny like simp, okay? But that's one thing I'll never forgive him
Shocker.
for.
Shocker.
Shut the fuck up. That's one thing I'll never forgive him for is platforming Hasan in Hasan's early career.
Hmm,
We would
Hmm.
not have had Hasan if it wasn't for Destiny, and I will.
true.
You know what? That
That's not
outweighs
true.
every
That's
single
not
That's
other.
true.
gonna rage. That's gonna make him rage
No,
too.
it's true.
To say
That's-
that we would never have a song without Destiny. But honestly, I
wouldn't.
agree. There's a lot of people we wouldn't have without Destiny, sir. So I'm glad you're closing your orbiter walls a little bit. You're getting
You
that
know what?
immigration down. Destiny, good
I-
job on that. Keep on going though. Maybe we do
You
need to
know,
build the wall. Okay,
Oh.
Destiny.
as a certified Destiny simp, okay, I think the world would be better off without Destiny.
Yeah, I mean, well, the internet would be. That's for damn sure.
He
'Cause, like,
do be adding all of these people in.
The most recent one was that Merc off the perk, and of course I followed her because I was like, "Ooh, she's crazy. I like it." But now I'm irritated. But I don't want to not follow her because what if she tweets something really good or if she goes private? I want to be able to make sure. That's half of my people I follow. I follow because they could go private, and I want to get in before that happens.
I feel like Destiny is Jupiter. And what I mean by that is Jupiter's this big
500
round
moons.
Yeah,
Mhm.
celestial body, and there's all these moons and everything, these spurgs that kind of orbit him and stuff.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
he's actually a point of science and deep thought and introspection and stuff like that. I appreciate him on some level. I'm not a huge fan in general, but I just think it's really funny that there's that weird dichotomy about him where it's he's seen as this very serious, kind of I guess. I don't know if I want to say by the book, but he very serious and very well respected in I think both ends of the political spectrum really.
Mhm.
Destiny's one of the only people that has that. so he's like that type of intellectual, but then also he has like a lot of crazy orbiters about him. It's a really interesting thing for me to be
It's-
on the outside looking in from or into.
Yeah. And sometimes I've wondered, like, do you do like he's like Destiny, of course, is like the coolest person because he'll let some 500 follower Andy come on the show and he'll let them in and he'll talk to
Give him a
pretty much
shot.
anybody, give him a shot. But like some of me thinks that he picks the craziest ones because
he knows.
they make the
Oh,
great
let's be
content.
let's be honest. That's exactly
Yeah.
what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Well,
it is good
no,
content. I won't
Some
deny
of
that.
the
But
some of the greatest SFTP old streams or clips or whatever is just these fucking insane people calling in, and it's the exact same thing for Destiny, right? He
Mhm.
knows that that's what people are coming here to watch, is him like rag on these fucking insane motherfuckers.
That's like
Yeah.
half of some of Xylee's most notable streams are the ones where I call in an iceberg. I mean, come
it's
on.
really funny because that's
Yeah.
actually,
What?
I guess the
Now recording motto.
that's the
What-
well no
what-
well I was not that I was gonna say this is the point where the reactees become the reaction, right? It's like
Mhm.
it's the point where it's like the people that are normally kind of watching videos and just doing like commentary, now it's like if they have some sort of a controversy because of a spurg or somebody that they're talking to or whatever, then they become the thing that's covered, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any situation where maybe I wonder how they would feel. I wonder how Hasan Piker would feel specifically if somebody was just like re-uploading his stream's whole face and just trying to claim all of the
I
monetization on it.
wonder
I'm sure there
how
are
he
people.
would feel
Mhm.
if I took all his toes and
Oh,
I softly sewed them together until he had like webbed feet, and then I threw him in a river to see if
he would be the
swim
swan
like a
monster.
duck.
Yeah, he would. That would
That is so
probably-
imaginative.
that'd be great. Actually, I think we should. You know what? Let's start a GoFundMe to start this this wonderful campaign
Sew
of yours.
Hasan's toes together and
Yeah.
then dump him in a river to see if he could swim.
I'd buy that for $10.
I would absolutely buy that for $10. 100. I'd probably donate 20 for it.
Mr. Beast, make it happen.
Yeah.
On that note, thanks for tuning in to the show, guys. And yeah, I'm gonna get out of here because it's obvious all my co-hosts are
All
Deranged.
right. Well, how about this? Let's
Okay.
all keep your
Imaginative, creative.
keep your
That's
toes
one way of
webbed, and
saying
we'll
it.
see you in the funny papers.
Hey, remember to like the stream.
Yeah.
Also,
that.
then remember this isn't a stream.
It's a
Fuck.
VOD. Yeah.
Remember to like the video and subscribe, and also become a member today. And if you join the Goblin Squad, I will personally come kill your family members.
No. You'll follow them.
Christ.
You'll follow them
AKA
on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll follow
Yeah.
you on Twitter, but you're gonna have to write to me on Twitter.
Yeah, let her know. And
Do you
then
have
we
open
verify.
DMs?
I have open DMs.
You know what I'm thinking?
What?
As a perk to our channel members,
Mm.
we probably could put, like, since we're doing these regularly now, we could put they get access to it like a day or two before.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, but then
I
we'd have
do.
to. Okay, but you know how I take a while to edit. You know.
Well, the good news, Seth, is if we can get several of these in the can, we can kind of release them slowly. How about that?
Oh, how about that? Actually, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
the brains of the organization, and you're the beauty.
Oh boy.
Well, I don't
And,
know
and
about the
I'm just the
period,
chaos.
but I can edit.
No, you're our dealer. You're our supplier.
Okay.
Supplier.
True. I am the supplier.
All right. So, who wants to get us out of here tonight?
DMax did a good job.
Yeah, it's keep your toes webbed, and we'll see you in the funny papers, obviously.
All right. There you go.